how about baby radiated tortoises hatching? This is what I like to do with my babies, so I'm very excited. Hey little guy, welcome to Earth. It's good to have you. Hey, what's going on everyone? Kenan here. Scaring lizards is what I do. Sorry guys, I have a big booming voice and I guess they were just relaxing. So I'm just soaking some juvenile tortoise food or iguana food and some tortoise pellets, and I'm gonna go ahead and offer it to the babies and see if they eat anything. But I went in the incubator, and that's what the subject of today's little video is, just showing you what's going on in the incubator. I think you guys will be really excited, as was I. How about baby radiated tortoises hatching? We got 3 beautiful baby radiateds that are starting to hatch, or they have hatched. And as you can see, they're doing well. They're absorbing their yolk sac. So what I'm gonna do in today's video is get them out of the container here, and we're gonna move them into a little nursery container that's gonna stay in this incubator. So we got 3 babies, so excited to open up the incubator and find these little dudes. So what I went ahead and did is I set up the old rhino iguana container, okay, the sim container. That still has the grating, but I went ahead and I put a damp paper towel on it so that it wouldn't potentially, you know, harm their little bellies. So we're gonna just place these little guys right in there, one at a time. Let's get this one next. Very, very cool. Just a quick little video. This is what I like to do with my babies. I like to get them into a controlled environment. I don't want them to clamber over any of the other eggs in here. These guys were one particular clutch. This was a clutch of 3, and we got all 3 hatching. So I'm very excited, and that one is just really a beautiful radiated tortoise. Look at that. So really, really excited that this is happening. So what happens is after about 5 months and some diapause, they start to hatch. And look at this little guy stretching out just to see what's going on. They'll hatch. The diapause, we put them in this wine cooler for about a month. And as you can see, the temps are about 54 degrees. So we cool the eggs down for about 1 month, and then I bring them up to room temperature and then place them into the incubator. So they'll sit in there. It's about 5 months total to get these guys to hatch. But here they are right now, little beautiful radiated tortoises. So this is the next phase. They're gonna stay in here for about a week. I keep them in. Once their bellies have been absorbed, the yolk's been absorbed, I'll set them up in another hatchling kind of nursery, one that's more equipped for, let's look at this guy, that's more equipped for them to move around in. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, is that gorgeous? So this is, of course, the radiated tortoise from Madagascar, and you may have seen a lot of these in the news lately, as many have been poached out of Madagascar. There was about 20,000 in the last 2 years that were trying to be illegally exported from Madagascar and put into, they were on their way to China, to be perfectly honest. So they stopped that with the help of the Turtle Survival Alliance. They're really trying to get those animals recuperated and back out into the wild. Unfortunately, Madagascar is not exactly the most politically stable place, so laws change there often, and no one's really enforcing those laws. So that's why these babies are really great to have here in the United States, because this is an animal that's well represented here in the US. There are some restrictions on the interstate trade of them, but you can legally buy them if they were produced in your state, or if you have a captive wildlife permit, CBW, I believe they call it, captive bred wildlife permit from the Federal Fish and Wildlife Commission. Basically, guys, you can sell or buy out of state without one of those permits. The buyer and the seller both need to have that. This little dude's starting to explore, which is so exciting. I love it. So it's important that we have captive raised babies here in the United States, so we can offer animals that are not taken from the wild. So it's a real honor to have these baby tortoises hatching here. I'm really, really excited that I'm able to do the work here. Oop, that's not the right lid. This is the right lid. Let's get that back on so these guys can continue their development. But I love that this little guy's looking so good. He's kind of cruising around, and that's really neat. So there you have a beautiful baby radiated tortoise hatch. I love it. So excited. So many things happening. We got the rhino iguanas. Now we got little baby radiateds. I'm going to keep these guys for a month. I will offer some for sale. I may hold back one or two. I don't know. But we did do well with eggs, as I do have many more that hopefully will hatch. These are notoriously, well, they're difficult because of the fact that you have to do this diapause with the babies. And let's get this little guy out for one last little view. Hey, little guy, welcome to Earth. It's good to have you. Anytime we bring more endangered species onto the planet with our help, I'm all for it. So there you go, everybody. Baby radiated tortoises here at Kamp Kenan. Hope you guys liked the video. It's just a little extra treat for you. Thanks so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to both channels, the Army and, of course, the main channel, Kamp Kenan. We'll be keeping you updated on how these little boogers are doing, as we will with all new arrivals in the incubator. So don't you worry about it, people. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. We're going to go ahead and put the cover on. Don't worry, they can breathe. And my goodness, just another amazing day in the incubator. All right, everyone, I'll see you soon. Bye.